Well, hey, no matter if you're driving or flying, we do want to make sure that you're getting to your holiday gatherings today safely. And as Mike said, we are thawing out following that winter weather advisory that was in place for much of Metro Detroit yesterday. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis is joining us live from Detroit Metro Airport, checking in on both the traffic on the roads and at the airport. And Brittany, it sounds like it's pretty busy there right now.
Yeah, Alicia, the traffic out front of this airport is busy too. We just see cars just unloading people after people, and you can see all these people around here. There's even more people than when I talked to you guys at 6 o'clock. Now, this is where we're also still seeing these lines in the checked bag area. There's like a two-step part to check your bag. You have to go and get your little sticky part, and then in this line, so this is where we're seeing a lot of backup if you are heading to DTW and checking a bag. Be prepared to wait a little bit. Now, AAA estimates that 119 million people will be traveling at least 50 miles or more from home this holiday season. 107 million of them will be hitting the roads, and just under 8 million are expected to take at least one flight. Now, that's a new record for air travel, the previous record being 7.5 million flyers last year. Now, AAA also shows prices are a little bit, or flights are a little bit pricier this year. The average domestic flight ticket running about $830. Now that's up 4% from last year. International flights up about 13% from last year, averaging $16.30 a ticket. Now DTW here is expected to see 4 million travelers move through this airport this holiday season. That is up 6%, so a lot of ups. Now you can see security here is kind of backing up a little bit. When we talked to you guys at 6, we had about 4 rows deep, so it's half that, but it comes in waves. It'll fill up and then reduced down again, so security is also taking a little bit. We talked to a couple of travelers here just in the last hour. Some, it's the first time they've traveled on Christmas Eve. Others are seasoned Christmas Eve veterans who have some tips for people coming out here. Take a listen.
This is my daughter Marina. We're going to Tampa to see my family for Christmas. It's kind of busy. I didn't expect this.
What's it like traveling with a bunch of kids on Christmas Eve?
Very hectic. I travel every year on Christmas Eve, and yes, it looks very similar to this. This doesn't look any different than any other year.
Is there anything you would tell someone who it's their first time traveling? Any tips?
Show up early. Make sure you have your boarding pass. Just, P's and Q's. Make sure that you've planned accordingly, packed accordingly, and you make it through just fine.
Any tips for people with kids, especially little ones too?
Feed them before they leave.
I think that's pretty good advice for anybody heading to the airport. Make sure you come with a full belly. Now, if you're coming here and taking a domestic flight, you should be here about 2 hours prior to boarding. And if you're taking an international flight, get here 3 hours. And taking a look at these lines, I don't think you can get here early enough today. For now, live at DTW, I'm Brittany Toulis for 7 News Detroit this morning.
Yeah, getting there early is always probably the most important thing on a busy day like today. Brittany, thank you so much for the live update there.